I'm gonna do some mixes, like some dry mixes for cornbread with my Foodsaver. So I thought I would just show you how, in case anybody's interested. So here's my setup. I was doing 4 bowls at a time. It just goes so much faster. It doesn't take any longer to mix up 4 batches than it does to mix up 1. So, and I usually put my iPad up there with the recipe. I can link you to the recipe I was using. And I just put the dry ingredients in, and I'll make a note of what to add when we do the wet ingredients later. So I have these 4 sets ready to put in the jars. Okay, we're getting close to lunch. Everybody's melting down, so I gotta get this done. I put mac and cheese in the Instant Pot, 3 minutes. I do 2 boxes of Amy's mac and cheese with enough water to cover the noodles, 3 minutes, drain it. That's like my go-to fast, easy lunch. So I've got that going. And then I'm gonna show you guys how I seal these jars, and then we'll be done. This is a setup. I have the Foodsaver. Mine's the VAC 90, or VAC 900, but it's probably 15 years old, so I don't know what the newer models are. My husband found this. I mean, we had it. It came with it, but I've never used it, and I didn't even realize what it really did. But he's been using it, and so I've started using it. And it's made for the wide mouth jars. They do have one for the regular mouth, so I think I'm going to order that one because we do actually use this a lot now. So I have lids that I've saved. You can see they are used. They've been used for real canning before. They're not fresh out of the box. They have this ridge where they were sealed before. So they aren't good to use for hot canning again, but you can use them for dry sealing like this. So you just put it on there, and then you stick this down on there. I have this on vacuum and seal, and you're going to push it down. And then we'll see. I don't know if it's supposed to like shut off on its own. I know when you're sealing bags, it's supposed to register when it runs out of air in the bag and shut itself off, but mine doesn't usually do that anymore, I guess because it's old. So I have to shut it off myself when I'm doing bags, and so it's the same way with the jars, and I'm not sure if that's just mine or if that's normal, but you can see the little dimple is pulled in, and like I can pick it up by the lid now. I wouldn't want to like pry it off because then of course it will come off, but it is sealed on there. So I mean, you can do this, and there's no ring obviously. So this is great, especially like a few years ago we got those little bugs that came in our rice, weevils or whatever they are, and so I had to seal everything or put everything in the freezer, and this is so nice to not have to worry about anything like that. So now I have my cornbread mix all ready to go. I'll just put a label on the top that tells me what to add to it, and I've got 10 of them, which is just what I had. I used up all the cornmeal that I had left because cornbread's the only thing I use cornmeal for, so I have it all ready to go now. And we usually have Mexican food, some type of Mexican food on Wednesday nights, and by Mexican I mean like Mexican American, like tacos or quesadillas or something. So I'd like to have cornbread to go with it, and this will be so great to have for that. 10 weeks worth all ready to go right here. So okay, let me know if you have any questions. I will link you to the recipe that I use, and if I get labels made, I'll try to link you to those too. My time is obviously up.